Good morning, everyone. And today's the day 2, and we are in Inverness, and the weather is completely opposite from yesterday. It's cloudy and it's raining as well. As you can see, I put on my hoodie, and today we have decided to stay in the town, and we're gonna see the places in Inverness city. And right now we are walking towards the Inverness Cathedral, and I'll update you once we are inside. So we have reached Cathedral now, and I'm gonna show you it from the outside first. So this is the cathedral, and it looks pretty. The architecture is nice, obviously. So we have come inside the cathedral now, and I just wanted to give a piece of information that it costs £2 per person, but if you're a student it's free, so we got it for free. And I'll show the cathedral now. So this is the cathedral. As you can see that it seems a bit busy that side because tomorrow is Easter, so people are preparing for the Easter service for tomorrow. So this cathedral is also known as the Cathedral of St. Andrews, and it is the Scottish Episcopal Church, which is located in the city of Inverness. And also this cathedral is relatively new if you compare it with the other cathedrals in the Great Britain. Actually it was opened in 1869 for public, and it is not that big cathedral also. Like I have shown you few cathedrals when I went to Edinburgh, Bath and Oxford. They are in my blog, and they are relatively big if you compare it with this cathedral. So these stalls are for choir, especially happen during Sunday prayers. And this is the front part of the cathedral. Really awesome. So all the windows, all the painted windows in the cathedral have some story behind. They all tell you about some biblical event. As you can see in the middle window here, that Jesus has been crucified, and that window tells you about a biblical event known as the feeding of the 5,000. So we just came out of the cathedral, and we are surprised because the weather has cleared up now. It was raining before when we went inside the cathedral, and now it's cleared up. The sky is blue, it's sunny, and we thank Jesus for this because it's a miracle suddenly. And yeah, now you can see the cathedral from outside because it is more beautiful now. So this is the very beautiful part of the city. It's the River Ness, which is flowing through the city of Inverness. And remember, yesterday I told you the meaning of Inverness. It means the mouth of the River Ness, and it's a Gaelic word. Gaelic, again, it's an ancient Scottish Highland language. So right now we are walking alongside the river, and it is so pleasant to walk alongside the river. So do remember to do this, and just look at it. It's so pleasant, so beautiful. So from the Inverness Cathedral, we have reached to the Ness Islands. We walked along the river and we have reached to this beautiful place. So the Ness Island is a place where you get to see a bunch of islands on the river Ness. It's kind of park where you can walk. So right now we are on the island first. It's technically not the island first because we walked from that side, so it's first for us. So it might be different if we walk from that side. Morning. So these different islands or river Ness are connected by small bridges like this, and you can see here the river Ness flowing beautifully. And these parks are pretty nice, pretty beautiful. I would recommend you to come here when you are in Inverness. Take a walk here. Well, we are on the island, but it doesn't seem like that we are walking on the island, but we are, because here, that side also the river is flowing, and here also the river is flowing. So we are on the island, and all these islands are connected by bridges. So from Ness Islands, we have come to Inverness Botanic Garden. My friend Jack is a little nerd about these things, so we are gonna visit this garden. Well, I like that too, but I'm not really into them, but I like seeing them. So it's different. But botanic gardens are beautiful. I've been to a few, like I've been to Aberdeen, and I think some other as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So we are now inside the botanic garden. This is the tropical section of the botanic garden. So these are the carnivorous plants. So from Botanic Garden, we are again walking alongside the river, and we are walking towards Inverness Castle. But before we reach there, I will give you a piece of information about the Inverness city. Inverness city is the northernmost city in the UK, and like I told you before, it means the mouth of the river Ness, and the word Ness comes from a Pictish word. Actually, it is named after a Pictish god. Pict was a tribe, one of the first settlers in Scotland, and Ness came from one of their goddesses. So yeah, that was the information I wanted to give you. So that's the castle up there, and we are not going up there because this date is paid, and also it's not something we are interested in. And furthermore, to tell you about this castle was built in 1800, so it's quite recent. However, the first castle here was built in 1057, so yeah, pretty much back in time, but this is quite recent. It's pink in color, but yeah, we are not going up there, and I also don't know the price of tickets, so if you guys are planning to go there, so you have to find it out. So from the castle we have come to this covered market called the Victorian Market. It is quite historic, and the history behind this that in 19th century the council had this idea when the population grew suddenly. They thought of getting a new marketplace, and they went ahead this idea and opened this market called Victorian Market in 1870. And also this market after 20 years suffered from severe fire. And remember when I went to Oxford, I showed you a covered market, Oxford covered market. It's kind of similar, but Oxford one was great, better than this, but it is not that bad. It's nice. So the area which I showed you before was built recently, the food court, and the section I'm in now is the old area, like which was built previously, and this is how it is. So we are right now in a gift shop where you can buy souvenirs for yourself or your friends. So they put cups, keychains, batch of Nessie, Monster, t-shirts, Nessie, Loch Ness, Inverness, and scarves, mugs. It's pretty expensive, so it's up to you if you want to buy anything from here.
So they do a Highland cow tour.
So right now I am at the food court of the covered market, and I'm getting myself big potato with cheesy beans from this shop called Good Girl Green Grocer. So these are vegetables, soups, sandwiches, baked potato. Let's see how it goes. So we have got cheesy baked potato, bacon sandwich, and dessert, chocolate cake. And we are gonna eat it, and I'll let you know how was it. So we are full after the lunch, and baked potato was alright. I would recommend it if you have never tried it before. Yeah, I think it can do with more pepper herbs, but it's okay. And now we are going to Inverness Museum, which is around 5 minutes walk from the market. So this is the entrance of Inverness Museum and Art Gallery. So this museum is dedicated to the history of Highland, Scottish Highlands. Here you can see the fossils, the stones from the Highlands like limestone, quartzite, granite veins. So remember I told you about the word Naz, how it came into being, like it is named after Picton goddess. And here this poster is telling you about the Picts for the descendant of the original Iron Age people, and this section is dedicated to Iron Age. So this wolf is from Highlands, and it was kept in the zoo where he died of natural causes. And Highlands was the last stronghold for the wolves in Britain, but they are not there anymore. And this is Puma, which came either from North or South America, and it used to be a pet of someone, and also it died, and now it flies here. Often it's an Atlantic bird native to Highlands again. So that was the Inverness Museum and Art Gallery. It's small but it's nice. It talks about the Highland history, and now we are walking to the Leakey's bookshop, and it is believed to be the largest second-hand bookshop in the UK. They say it's pretty beautiful, and I'll show you once I reach there. So we have arrived to Leakey's bookshop. There it is. It's pretty busy. So this is the Leakey's bookshop. Every single book here was pre-owned and now have been put for sale again. And also it was opened in 1979, and apart from book they give you vintage prints and maps as well, and it looks pretty aesthetic as well. So that was the UK's largest second-hand bookshop, the Leakey's bookshop, and now we are going to Merkinch Reserve. It's a coast in Inverness, and where you might get the opportunity to see dolphins. So I'll show you once we reach there. Now we have come a little closer to the nature reserve. The path wasn't very beautiful, so I did not show you. And I can show you this beautiful view though. So on our way to the nature reserve, we have come across to this point called Carnac Point, and we have taken a detour because at this point River Ness meets the sea, so we thought it would be good to see it. So right now we are walking towards that point. So we have reached to the Karnak point, and now I'm going to show you where Inverness meets the sea, the North Sea. So that's the river Ness flowing there, and here it meets the sea. Here you can see the waves, little disturbed waves. So here it meets the sea. Very nice. It's quite peaceful here. Serene evening. So we have reached Markinch Local Nature Reserve, and it is pretty beautiful. I'll show you now. That bird is heron, and you can see snow on those mountains. I don't know if we can see dolphins here. I'm not sure about it, but this is pretty beautiful though. So from the nature reserve we have come back to the town, and now we are walking to Scottish Kilt Maker Visitor Center, and there we are gonna see if they're making kilt. And for your information, kilt is a traditional cultural Scottish attire, especially famous in Highlands. People wear it during weddings, or if they are gathering, they have social gathering. So yeah, we are gonna see it, and hopefully we'll get to see how it is made, and once I get inside I'll show you as well. So that's the Kilt Maker Visitor Center, but when we reached there we found out that it is closed. However, on Google it says that it remains open until 9 p.m, but it gets closed at 6 p.m. Anyway, we are in the town tomorrow as well, and our train is at 5 p.m, so if we have time we will try to visit this center in the morning. So the sun is about to set now, and we don't have any more thing to do, but we are back in the town, and now we are hunting for a place to have our dinner. And once we find it out, I'll let you know, and if it be good I'll recommend it to you. So I'll update you once we find it out. So we have come to this place called The Auctioneers for dinner, and I have ordered a vegetarian pie, mushroom pie, and my friend is gonna have steak pie. We are just ordering our food, and also we are calling it a day. And about food, about the restaurant, I will let you know guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day in Inverness, and I'll let you know if the place was good, if the food was good or not. So for now, bye and see you tomorrow.